All right, we're here at the Vello booth, and I've seen something kind of new for us, a titanium cargo bike. Really, as far as I understand, one of the lightest weight cargo bikes out there. Holds 2 kids on the back, Bosch system. This one has the Vello drive on it, but it's also available as a single speed for like really lightweight. Valerie from Vello is here to kind of tell us a little bit about it. Pretty cool, pretty innovative. What's going on here?
Thanks, yeah. I mean, you mentioned we're one of the lightest, really long-tail electric bikes on the market.
Yeah.
It weighs in at around 54 pounds. It's in the version single speed, but also in Vello or 3x3, which is a new internal gear hub as well. You have the possibility to put 2 batteries in there. It has the Bosch cargo line motor here.
It's the smart system with all the extra connectivity and everything like that. You want GPS tracking, connect your phone, whatever you want to do, you can do it, which is great.
Right, and the idea is really, to have a cargo bike that you can use daily in cities where you don't have lots of space, that you can carry up and downstairs.
Yeah, that's actually, like, if you look at this, it might be difficult to pick up on the camera, but it's folded flat, so really great for like a hallway or behind a door or something like that. The idea, you have folding pedals on here, but also the handlebar stem kind of folds flat, and it's also adjustable, so giving that flexibility for different rider heights, which is just really quite nice. So it's look like 20-inch wheels front and rear, really quite cool. And you got loads of different accessories and everything for it as well, huh?
Right. So you have a compatibility. I mean, we started with the first self-charging folding e-bike in 2017. Yeah. So of course we're looking as well as like, okay, we continue along the line, very lightweight with new connected technologies. So here as well, you have like the best of the components.
Yeah.
Very maintenance free. You have it a long time in here as well from the folding bike, front rack that you can remove, take off, you can put back directly in there.
Super cool.
But also more heavyweight front carrier. If you put 20 kilos on it in the back, you can load it with around 100 kilos.
It's over 200 pounds on the rear rack. This is that MIC HD system, so different attachment point, kind of quick in and out. And then I guess you could probably also use the side clamp seats on here as well. But you have loads of other accessories not necessarily shown on here, but maybe we can check some of those out as well. Really interesting with the titanium frame. For those of you who don't know, titanium is one of the lightest weight, strongest metal materials, and it's quite popular in performance bicycles, but not as common in cargo bikes. But I guess there's certain elements to that material that works well too, like as far as like smoothing out the ride, can absorb some of the vibrations, and that happens with steel as well. But you have other frames in steel also, which is something actually not so common in this space as well, which I really appreciate. We're checking out this reflectivity. It's quite cool. So you have all these different accessories that have this concept. What do you call it?
360-degree reflective. So really just for your own safety as well. If you carry your children, like there's a rain cover, fully reflective, cargo bags. So everything that really fits in on our long-tail electric
And
bike.
even on the frame, decals. I mean, can you order it this way, or is this something the customer puts on themselves as far as the decals?
Yeah, the decals. I mean, this is something cooperation we did with Reflective Berlin. So these are really the decals you can buy as a sticker set, so to say, and then
you can add it how you want to and stuff like that.
But really cool designs.
I mean, you guys did a great job with that, and I appreciate all the variety of different accessories you have available. Some solid kickstands as well. I think this is the first time I see this, but actually you say this is something that you guys are using, the Ursus kickstand, a new specific cargo bike kickstand. Seems to be very well suited for this purpose.
And we have in the front as well, because as we said, we want to have it like as small as possible. So you can use, for example, the front carrier with the mix system. So you can click on a basket, and it's
then
still,
when you're storing it, really
really
keeping that in mind. I think folks in New York really appreciate that type of thing. I mean, many cities for that matter, for sure. And then you have this pad as well. That's kind of cool. So like really well suited for bigger kids or even potentially adults, I guess. It's like backrest sort of setup.
The full railing over there that you see, if you put boxes in there, or you also have that in the version where you can open it up, for adults or bigger children to get in easily.
Yeah, that's an innovative thing. You have a lot of these railings go around the kids, but not necessarily this like easy open system, which I think is pretty great. And that is a steel frame, actually.
Exactly. So that's the chromoly steel version of it. As I said, we have everything, all our bikes, also the folding bikes in titanium or steel. Of course, you know, steel it's a bit cheaper in titanium.
But still has some similar principles as far as, you know, being really strong and also has that kind of vibration dampening. It's something that you don't really know until you ride a steel bike compared to an aluminum bike, but it actually makes a big difference. Even if the bike doesn't have suspension, it's actually it's pretty smooth. Yeah, let's check out some of the other bikes, because I know you have one over here that you show the accessories a little better here. So here we see it like really fully outfitted, 360 reflectivity, but really 360 view for the kids as well, which is quite cool. I mean, really the test is if somebody like me can kind of figure this out and not botch it up. I always say good design, you don't have to say too much about it, but really get in there. You have that full cover for the rain and still have very good visibility as well. That's
you can
quite
open
nice.
this one as well, you know, you can keep it on basically and children can get in.
Oh, okay.
Like that, you know.
Especially good if the kids are like climbing in as opposed to maybe with the child seat. So like you can put different pads on here and that sort of thing.
We have here Urban Icky with the mix system, but there are different children's seat that you can use, like Bike or Thule.
Yeah.
And it's really easy with the quick release. Just click it on, you know. You really don't need any tools. That was always the idea that, you know, you have maintenance-free, cargo bike, tool-free, adjustability, basically, a release system for all kinds of accessories. So that's why I really chose the MIC here, the MIC HD for the children's seat, but also on the front for the front carrier with the mix system.
And here you got that kickstand in action here. It's pretty solid there. Definitely appreciate that. And again, the Bosch cargo line, great setup. Now you guys don't just do cargo bikes. You started actually in folding bikes. I actually remember when you first launched your folding bike many years. What year was that? It's been quite some time, huh?
In the electric one, we launched 2017.
But then the non-electric, how long have you had?
It's like the first year is around 2015.
Yeah, kind of seem to recall it was like, oh, this like titanium folding bike, you don't really see that too much. And it's like, oh, I like this idea. And you know, if you use a bike a lot, you really appreciate these little details of having a bike that's lighter weight, you're carrying it upstairs, you're doing these different things. Makes a difference. So, you know, everybody's use scenario is different, but, you know, appreciate those like attention to detail. So I'm gonna have to calculate this, change to
14.7 pounds. I think I even checked.
Just about that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Full titanium frame kit now. That's new at the Eurobike. And here we're showing what is possible with it. So we cooperated here with Schmolke Carbon to have some carbon parts as well with the rims. So all kinds of really nice components. So
yeah,
you really get then a folding bike here as well. Titanium at 14.7 pounds.
Yeah, it's kind of like a goal for a lot of folks in like racing bikes to be in that sort of range. But the idea that you can have that and have folding and have this rear suspension element. I could see people really appreciate this, especially in the city and even like commuting, doing different things. You want to take it on the train. Having that flexibility is really quite nice. But some of these parts I've never seen before. This is very innovative. These like little details and kind of adjustability.
I can show you as well if you want the folding.
Oh yeah.
So you get an idea. You know, we have in all of them. The frame's always the same, basically from technology and the riding performance, which we're really looking at. You know, great riding performance, 20-inch wheels. And if we go here, it's the steel version.
Yeah, that's kind of that's a pretty innovative
up.
system. I haven't seen this specific handlebar folding system. Is this something unique to you guys, or?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the parts you find here are proprietary, so we've been developing it really for many years. So it's very, very unique on the market. So here you see it as a magnet, just like packed on.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty quick. I didn't expect it all to kind of come together like that so easily, but
yeah, and then you're ready to ride. I mean, this is a Rocky version with chain. We also have with the belt drive, 10-speed hydraulic disc brakes, so really high quality components as well on the bike. I can show you maybe on the one over there, so you can put rear rack on it with 20 kilos. You can put the front rack as well. I mean, this one's the gravel version. That's a summer bike when you want to have the full flexibility. You don't have to reserve anything. You can take it on the train. It doesn't cost anything extra. So if you're traveling in Europe,
All
I
right.
recommend taking one of these along.
Yeah, that's
if you
a
want to
great point.
explore. So here as well with the rear rack, you can put here 44 pounds in the back, so 20 kilos. Here the front carrier as well, removable. So you can still fold it when the rear rack and the front rack on there. The rear rack folds to the front. Again, frame back, so really you can just pack it up.
And you have an
get
electric
the road.
version of this bike as well. I know we see some up here with this kind of all-in-one motor and battery system. This is something you don't see too often, but it really seems to fit this concept very well. Having the battery and the motor, everything in one, really seamless. So Zehus is the motor manufacturer with that.
Exactly, yeah.
So you're launching in the US with the Bosch version, but likely eventually we'll see this as well as the support kind of builds out.
The long-tail bike, electric bike is available in the US market, but as well the folding bike is available, and hopefully next year in the coming years also the electric version of the folding bike.
I really respect that kind of more careful approach. It means a lot to me that when folks take maintenance and service seriously, but you guys have experience with that. You actually own bike shops. That's like partly how you got into this, which is kind of interesting and inspiring to me as somebody that's been a bike shop owner. The idea that you're getting into this other level of manufacturing products. And we'll really have been doing it for some time, but yeah, I've actually tried this system out. It's quite nice, and also has a like regenerative system. So it's like if you pedal backwards, it will kind of stop for you, pump some power back into it. I think there's a place in the market for this in the US for sure, like having some more of these. I don't know, what do you guys think? All these different bikes is really innovative and something I don't see too much. These little shifts on things that you do see often, but the different frame materials, lighter weight, I appreciate it. Well, Valerie, thanks so much for taking us through the booth. Really excited about what you guys are doing and looking forward to seeing more of these bikes in the States. I think that they're really innovative. And what do you guys think? Let us know. Reach out to Vello. Maybe you're going to see him in Propel one day.
Hopefully.
And thank you so much. And yeah, all right. Take care.